Hello everybody, my name is Kenya K. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today. So, I just felt like playing Rockets. Actually, no, I think I played it like once before, but for the life of me, I don't really remember how it works, and I think the deck has like changed a lot since the new update. Although I did hear that the deck kinda is missing the new like overprint card. I don't know what it's called. The funny thing that like the card art goes past the borders, that kind of thing. You know, the kind of thing that they copied from Pokemon. But I heard that the deck kind of needs that to be kind of a little bit more consistent. But other than that, the deck seems pretty fun. I actually might like... I remember liking the deck back when I played it, so I might actually like make an IRL version of this deck. I don't know. It's pretty fun. It might be kind of tedious to play, though. Okay, so here's the deck. Gryffindor, hello, welcome back to the stream. So I'm running 2 copies of Duel, 3 Ash, 2 Wyvern Busters, 1 Collapsed Serpent, 1 Silver Rocket Dragon, 3 Rocket Tracer, 1 Recharger, 2 Seyferts, 1 Rocket Caliber, 3 Fovolos, 3 Rocket Loader, 1 Absol Router Dragon, 1 Rocket Detonator, 3 Chaos Space, 1 Double Interlock, 1 Boral Regenerator, 1 Dragon Ravine, 1 Boot Sector Launch, 1 Brandon Regained, 3 Quick Launches, 2 Forbidden Droplets. I probably should make another one, but I don't want to because expensive! 3 Imperms. In the extra deck, I'm running 1 Fatal Flare Dragon, 1 Savage Dragon, because it's not banned in this game for some reason. Konami knows exactly what they're doing. They have Verte and Akana perfectly legal. They don't have to balance around that card at all. 1 Guard Dragon Pitsy, 2 Striker Dragon, 1 Heretic Seals, 1 Romulus, 1 Quad Boral Dragon that frankly I never use. I could probably just take this out. I've never used this card. 1 IP Masquerano, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Breach Boral Dragon, 1 Triss Boral Dragon, 1 WP Fancy Ball, 1 Boral End Dragon, and 1 Boral Shroud Dragon. I have the Fancy Ball in here because I think this deck might be able to play the IP SP combo, and I think it does have room to play the Fancy Ball as well. Because this deck is just like link spams, like a crap ton. I don't know if this is the best home for the Fancy Ball, but I at least think it might work here. Because there are a couple of like just loose random monsters that you just have on your end field. Because I think Boral End Dragon requires you to target a rocket on your field or something. Wait, no, it targets a rocket monster in your graveyard, and then it summons that. Boral Shroud Dragon requires a rocket on the field to destroy. Okay, you know what? Maybe IP SP isn't the best spot for this deck, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll find a home for this. We'll find the home for the Fancy Ball eventually. We'll get to it eventually. So I am playing like a more of a pure version. I did make a more of a Bistula version for like the actual deck, but since there's like the stuff that's currently banned in the Dice Rally, I just removed the Bistula stuff, and then so I'm just like running with this. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should just get rid of this. Maybe I should just, you know what, I think I should just get rid of this because I don't have an easy way of searching it. I don't know what to replace it with though, because everything is banned. Everything is banned and Meowls doesn't do anything. Maybe I grab a Foolish Burial. Yeah, you know what, I think I just grab a Burial. Okay, that's basically the deck. I did play a couple of games off of this. This was fine, I think. I mean, like, it took forever to do. It took forever to do its combos, but nothing exploded except the timer. Well, no, the timer didn't explode. It almost exploded. Several times. Pretty much every single time, basically. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Almost exploding isn't the same as actually exploding. Oh god, this hand. I think that's a scoop. You know what? No, dang it! It's not a scoop, but I want it to be a scoop because this hand is so bad. I drew both of my Garnets and also Fuwalos going first. The only thing I could do is I activate Droplet here. And then I send Absol Router Dragon. And that's the only way I can actually have a starter. And that right there, that's 2 cards just ripped out of my hand for no reason. And also I have a Fulos in my hand. It doesn't do anything. Ah! I think I might be cooked. There's a very good possibility that I don't have enough materials to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna... Maybe I can still try to get this to work. I'm gonna summon the Rocket Loader. Grab a Striker Dragon. If I get interrupted once, I think that's basically a next game. Let's see here. 1 Rocket monster control, 1 destroy monster field, and you add the other from your graveyard to hand. I mean, that doesn't really do anything. I can at least summon this. And I'll grab Boot Second Launch. And then, and then now what? I can't... Like, what do I do? Can I go into Breach Boral? I might be able to go into Breach Boral, but I don't really know what to do after this, because my hand is absolute garbage. My hand, it woke up from bed, and it chose violence. And then I Boral Regenerator. I don't have enough rocket cards, though. I don't have enough starters here. Maybe I grab this. This doesn't destroy itself when it's targeted by a Link monster, though. If it did do that, then I would be able to use it, but it's not, so I can't. So maybe I just have to Pitsy. Maybe I just Pitsy here. I don't have a quick what's-his-face. I don't remember what it's called. It was like Quick Draw Synchron Rocket Guy or something? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, but maybe I just go into Trisboral now? Why am I not able to link using that? I don't know how this game works. It's very confusing. And then Trisboral activates, grabbing a double interlock. But like, then what? Target 1 face of card in control, 1 dark monster in graveyard, destroy that card in field, and if you add that other monster from graveyard to hand. This doesn't do anything, though. Is this only target monsters? 1 face-up card in the field. So, maybe that one, and then this one? I don't know what I'm doing! How does this deck work, Konami? Okay, so now I can grab a Rocket Caliber. Oh, okay, I messed up. I messed up. I should have grabbed something else. Oopsies. I should have grabbed the quick draw synchron rocket thing. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, and then one facial card, you control one dark dragon monster, destroy card. Oh! I messed up. I missed. You know what? I think I can still maybe save this. And then I target this thing. And then this goes here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So that one, and then this one, and then this one. And that goes there. I messed up again! I should not have sent this. I should have sent, like, this one as material. Because now I can't synchro summon. Okay, you know what? We're IPing. We're IPing. Now we're blowing this thing up. Take that. And then I enter. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how this deck works. This deck is so weird. It doesn't make sense. But you know what? For someone that doesn't know what they're doing, with 60 seconds left on the clock and ending on a Link 5 and a Link 2, I think maybe I did something pretty good. I don't know. Okay, well, there's a Soul Servant. I can droll that. I can just attempt to droll that. I don't know how good droll is in this matchup. So I don't know how Dark Magicians work. And I do have a Boral End Dragon and an IP. Boral End Dragon is gonna summon a thing. Oh, there goes your droll. There goes your one drop, bud. If I can get Boral Shroud, I should be able to do something. I want Boral Shroud Dragon, but I don't know how to get to it. Okay, well that doesn't really do anything. Okay, that's fine, I think. I chain Boral and Dragon to that. Or like, on Resolution. Deck to hand. I mean, that doesn't actually do anything. Because I just somehow opened both level 7s. Hello, Konami? Can I be destroyed by battle or card effects? Okay, that's fine. Hey yo, Army Productions, hello, welcome to stream. This guy, he doesn't know how to read. It's Fancy Ball. Go! Fancy Ball! And then that way, if he Link summons using that, I can just take it. And then it does nothing. He doesn't know how to read. He's a true Yu-Gi-Oh player. And so if he goes into a Link 1, I can just take it with the Fancy Ball. Link summon one Link monster? No. Let's not do that. I have 81 seconds to do whatever it needs to be doing. It's still negated. Okay, but like, what if I... Hold on. Can I summon this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Okay, but what if I normal this? What if I normal that, right? Oh, I don't like whatever this face down is. It's very mean. Okay, I mean, I don't care. Okay, pick that idiot. And I'll just make that go bye-bye. Go attack. Hold on. One effect, one monster, special than the other monster. Hold on. Do I have lethal? I have lethal! Let's go! Attack! My 1500 vanilla beat stick! Are you enjoying gun? Gun is very difficult to use because I don't think it has enough starters. So I kind of have to BS my way into a combo somehow, which for some reason is working. But I just went up against someone who just activated Raigeki, not realizing that both of my monsters are non-destructible. What, the deck list? I'll bring it up after this guy finished. What the dog? What the DD doing? I know what DD is doing. She's snooping around in his laboratory again. I'm old. I'm old. To be fair, I don't think I was old enough to appreciate Dexter's Laboratory, but I mean, I watched it because there's literally nothing else to watch. And then I started watching Codename Kids Next Door, and then that changed my life forever. Yeah, here's the deck list. My normal deck list is running like Bestials and a bunch of other stuff, but for the deck for Dice Rally, I'm running more of a pure version, minus say Fury, whatever this thing is, and the White Dragon Buster package, because I think like a lot of the Bestials are just banned in this event, because you can run Quick Launch if you want to. I'm running 3 copies of Quick Launch. I watched the movie like last year, was okay, just never my thing, I guess. For Dexter's Laboratory? Dexter's Laboratory had a movie? But I was never really into it. I don't think I was old enough to appreciate what it was, and it's difficult to watch now because of limited animation. I should build Rocket one of these days. I think Rockets is fun, it's just that you have to be really good at it, otherwise you're going to run out the time. You need to immediately know what you're doing and make your moves instantaneously, otherwise you're just gonna run out the clock. TV special, I guess, the one with multiple Dexters. There's a TV special? That's news to me. I mean, to be fair, I've stopped paying attention to whatever hellhole Cartoon Network is these days. I stopped paying attention when all they would run is just non-stop Teen Titans Go, because that's the only show that exists on their entire network, don't you know? So now that I've started streaming, now I'm winning the coin flip. When I was testing this deck, I was like, I kid you not, around 7 games in a row, I lost the coin flip, and I'm like, why are you like this? Why are you like this, DD dog? Wait, I can change this to the defense position? Okay, that is really interesting how this mechanic works. Okay, let's see here. What do I want more? I think what I'll do here is I'll summon Silver Rocket, because at this point, I don't care as much about Striker Dragon getting negated. I'll put her over here because the DD dog is messing with my arrows. I don't know, man Dark for best trans rep. I barely remember that guy. Okay, yeah, I don't really care about that. That is absolutely fine. I have an extra material anyways, so it doesn't matter as much. Trigger one face monster control, one rock monster graveyard, destroy the monster in field, and you add other to hand. Okay, I don't really care, so in that case, I just quick launch. He was like the evil Dexter. Let's see here. Am I Rocket Tracer here? Once face of card in control. What if I just target the DD dog? He's been a very bad boy. He's been a very bad boy, and that's why he has to become a dragon. Okay, let's grab that. I might have added the wrong thing by mistake. Oh well. What do you mean, Nib? Why are you like this, Konami? Personally, right, as far as I know Cartoon Network goes, I wouldn't know because I'm German. That thing was paid subscription. Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls, though. Well, I mean, at least I do get an absolute router dragon. Did I normal summon? Right? Yeah, I normal summoned. So, in that case, what if brings back that? What if I grab that? And then I borrow Regenerator. Did I use this already? Special small monster? Yeah, I used that already. Ugh. I think maybe I just Striker Dragon here. It's like, the main issue with this deck is that it doesn't have enough extenders. Actually, no, it has a bunch of extenders, but I don't think it has the proper starters. Had a Boral Spell Trap. Ugh, but I already added the Boral Spell Trap, though. Maybe I summon this. You know, I don't actually know what Quad Boral does, because I've never used it before. Oh, wait, what? Target one face summon, blah blah blah. You cannot summon Link 2 or lower monsters. Link if there was a Link monster. Special summon any of Rocket monsters from hand or graveyard. What if I destroy this? I don't know what I'm doing. Summon that, and then summon that. Okay, but what if I just go into Savage Dragon? What if I just Savage Dragon here? The Nib! It did nothing! This is going to get tributed over. It's going to get kaiju'd. And then he can't Lightning Storm because he has a thing on his field. And then I just imperm and then enter. Put -2 to summon the same things back. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I had, when this card is activated, add 1 life to a monster from deck to hand. Okay. To be fair, I didn't have the Link 2 in my graveyard. Also, I don't think I had the correct levels. I think I had a Rocket Detonator and Rocket Tracer in my field. And then, no, like, Rocket Detonator and then something else in my field. I don't remember which one. I mean, he can't activate that because it controls another monster. Actually, you know what? Live Twin kind of sucks in this game mode because sometimes you just randomly start with another monster. I don't think Konami thought of that when they released all the Live Twin stuff. The Live Twin aesthetics. I should build Rocket again if it's like super cheap. It is super cheap. I looked at the... I don't know what the service is in, like, Germany. Okay, SP. When your opponent activates card with respect... Oh, I mean, that was not a Link monster. But I don't know what the service is. Hey, let's go! I was playing past Nib using a hand that was terrible. But, where I am, I think, like, the Dragon Link cards are, like, really cheap. I think, I don't remember what it's called. The new one that just got put into Master Duel. This one, a Rocket Loader, is, like, relatively expensive. And by relatively, I mean over 10 cents. I think it was, like, a couple of bucks or something. But I think overall the deck is actually pretty cheap. I don't know how good it is, because in TCG, Savage Dragon is banned. However, I might... Like, I actually am planning on making this deck, and, like, whenever I go to locals, I never play competitively. I usually just, like, play versus, like, friends or whatever, and I'm, like... Because I use proxy cards all the time. And, like, my friend group is generally okay with it. So, like, next time I go to locals, I'm gonna, like... Do you mind if I proxy this? Because I really, really want to use this card. And also, Savage Dragon is banned. Savage Dragon is banned, so now I have more materials. Minute Master Duel. Gotcha. Yeah, the deck is actually pretty cheap. Oh, let's see. I mean, it has 3 Rocket Loaders, 2 Boral Ends, and a Savage Dragon. And that's basically it for, like, in archetype. Unless if you want to go Dragon's Ravine. Unless if you want to, like, put Bestial stuff in there. To be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG in Germany is also, like, it's fine pricing-wise. Magic, though, is a nightmare price-wise. Like, super unsustainably cheap or super unsustainably expensive. I'm assuming it's the second one. I'm assuming it's going the Gundam TCG route and making it unplayable for people. I mean, I have a printer and the measurements for cards. I can proxy anything with my old bulk. I have Dragon Ravine, thankfully, expensive low. I like proxying things. Well, I'm okay with proxying things, but if, like, it's like half of my deck is just proxied, then as, like, I don't feel comfortable playing it. Because, you know, this is the thing. My Waga Duelist no Tamashi, it cries out in pain when I proxy too many things. Proxy to anime cards in school. I think I ruined Yugioh in my school. You know what's funny is, back when I was in, I think it was in middle school, we actually did, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Actually, no, I think this is one of the reasons why I'm iffy about proxying things if it's, like, too much. We had like an actual Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in like middle school that I just attended. The prize was a copy of Senjuin of the Millennium Tools. I don't remember what the card is called. Let's see here. I want all of these, but also I don't want to get Ash, so I'm gonna activate this. It was Senjin of the something, whatever it's called. I want all of these though. But I want all of these. Ugh. Okay, fine, you're going to graveyard. But proxy cards were allowed in the tournament, and I'm like, why? Why are you like this? I think I should have sent, like, the rocket loader or something. Because I only have one of these. Oh, well. But no Ash? Possibly. Well, no. Also, no Imperm because he has a thing on the field. Let's go Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. The vanilla lol. Yeah, the vanilla. It was a middle school tournament. I don't think a lot of people had money back in middle school. And then let's boot sector launch, and then I can summon these two. Actually, now that I think about it, isn't like that one Blue Eyes Spear Dragon card, that one like level 9 synchro, isn't it like anti? Oh my gosh, the Rocket FDK is so strong! Can you believe it? Konami put another FDK in this game. That's amazing. But yeah, that's kind of anti Quick Fusion Rocket launch field spell, whatever it's called. Zaman the Ape King. Wait, hold on a second. Isn't that card also anti-yummy? Isn't that card anti-yummy as well? Hold on, chat. I'm cooking. I know what deck I'm next bringing to locals. Love how this event just lets you rent and ban cards, but they won't give you the cards to you. They won't even give you the crafting materials or anything. If anything, the banned cards just hurts you because it turns Fuelos and Imperm off. Speaking of which, I was playing Duel Links earlier today. I was playing against I forget his name. I think it was like, was it the guy that uses like Dyson Sphere in Zexal? I was playing against like him, and then his skill is specifically if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters. However, I'm using a Tachyon deck, and I forget what it's called, but one of the like the Tachyon main deck monsters allows you to just summon it on to your opponent's field. And then so I just read what his skill did, and so I just summoned it on his field, and he could literally do nothing. Because his entire deck, I think his skill just cheats out a Dyson Sphere. And then his entire deck revolves around it, and I'm like, hey, Konami doesn't balance things around skills. No, Z-Man is pro Yami because Beast type. Quentin, yeah, Quentin. Was his name like just 4 in the subversion? In the highly superior subversion? Because I really, really like all of the voice actors from Japanese Zexal. 5. Oh yeah, 5. Wait, no, yeah, 4 was... 4 was, not very nice guy. Okay, but I mean, like, I'm talking about the Blue Eyes Synchro, the level 9, like, Spirit Dragon thing. I think its effect is your opponent cannot summon more than one monster at a time. I think that was specifically made to get rid of pendulums, but now yummies exist. Okay, if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can select that monster and send one monster from your hand or side of blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what you're telling me is that this is just link material. Gotcha. It's just link material. No, Spirit Dragon negates a card that triggers in the grave. Really? This doesn't one of the Blue Eyes Synchros prevent... Wait, was it like Ultimate Spirit Dragon? I remember one of the Blue Eyes Synchros prevents your opponent from summoning like multiple monsters at once. For some reason. It's a very specific effect that doesn't... It's a very specific floodgate that doesn't matter until it does. If this card's summon, if this card's in graveyard, you can turn it. What the heck? This actually matters? Okay, well, I can droll that, I think. My stupid link material is turning my imperm off. Anyways, take that. I mean, they can't normal summon a live twin. They have to have an extender already in hand in order for live twin to work. Because they have this on their field. I don't know why they chose to summon it, but they chose to summon it. I'm gonna add one live twin monster from rejected. What? Why is it letting me activate this? I mean, you shouldn't be able to use this anyways. I think Azure shuts off the grave when it's summoned. Special one Sprite monster from your deck. He's playing Live Twin Sprite. Take that, idiot! Called by the Grave is banned, despite it getting a new alt art, and Konami wanting people to pull for the alt art, but it's banned. Because reasons. Never mind, it just protects dragons. I think it's the level 12 synchro. I don't remember. It's been, like, I don't know why. I don't really like piloting that deck for some reason. Which is weird because I usually really like the Big Timmy cards. I like the Big Timmy cards, but I don't really like that deck for some reason. I don't like piloting that deck, and I don't know why. Okay, well, my imperm is now turned on. So, thanks, I guess. My hand kinda sucks, though. Never mind, my hand is amazing. Look at this guy. You got the SP one without the field. I'm sorry, he didn't... He didn't get the field, he didn't get the it's not the field that he didn't get, he didn't get the BGM. They didn't add a new field to the game, they added a new BGM. Okay, let's see here, let's quick launch. I should not have quick launched. I'm about to be ashed. Let's summon... Rocket Loader. I mean, this could be an imperm. Well, okay, so that's an effect failure. I think that's probably fine. It's just gonna make my hand, my turn really weird. I don't have enough materials to cast space. Can Konami add more deck slots? I need more stuff. I don't have field either, I'm horrible. Yeah. I mean, luckily, I had like a lot of gems just left over, because I kind of got like lucky from the pulls. So I was able to get all the stuff that I wanted. I mean, that's negated. Actually, you know what? I think, like, if you want to metagame it, I think it would be better to hold on to this effect, because if his field, now that his field is lighting up still, I know that this is something. I know that his face down is something that he can activate. Because this can no longer activate, so his field can no longer light up, but this can activate, which means that this is something. Let's see here. Let me think. What if I do this? Okay, this is gonna be really weird. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. If this is the wrong play, then this is the wrong play. But I'm gonna destroy that, bring that back to my hand, and then Rocket Loader can bring back these two. And even if it gets negated, then I can Chaos Space to get more extenders. Ha! Okay, so my plan was basically... how do I look at the... Okay, I can't look at the field. My plan was basically to do that, to summon these two, and then use Quick Rocket Synchron Red Guy to destroy the field, and then grab something else. And then I'll just synchro into Savage Dragon, and then whatever his face down was, it doesn't matter. That was basically my plan. That was why I destroyed my Link monster. But there's a chance that that would have been interrupted. I don't know how, but maybe for some reason that's an MST. And then he uses that on my field spell, and then basically I have nothing. Actually, no, that's not entirely true. I still had the Chaos What's-His-Face in my hand. So that's another extender that I could have used. And I could have used that to get into another level 4. And I think that goes into Savage Dragon. I have like 130 UR dust, though. I think I actually like this deck. I remember I was dueling in college, and then one of the people that I dueled with is like not necessarily my friend, but like an acquaintance that I had. Incidentally, the only girl that I know IRL. Well, no, let me rephrase that. The only girl that I've ever dueled with, like in IRL, happened to use Dragon Link back during like the Dragon Link meta. No, that's not allowed. Also, my imperm is turned off. Ah! Dragon Link just peak. Okay, that... I'm just gonna have to bang on the fact that Live Twin... If this is pure Live Twin, I can probably play past this. If this is Live Twin, if this is Live Twin mixed with anything else, I'm probably kind of boned. I do have a Foolish Burial for Extender, though, as an extender. Okay, this is Live Twin Fiendsmith. I might be in trouble. If he's able to get rid of... If he gets rid of my, my monster, then I might be able to turn it around because Imperm will now be active. I can understand why everyone's running... Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just make another copy of Droplet, because it's not the meta in Master Duel right now, but it's the meta in TCG. So maybe I should just make another copy of Droplet. Love how Smith is allowed, but voiceless, nah. I know, right? That's crazy. Gotta get rid of all the bestial stuff too. I actually don't know what this is. Destroy one card in the field. How do you card game on motorcycle work, Konami? You know, I've never actually used Rocket Recharger. I don't actually know what Rocket Recharger is supposed to do. Dark monsters controlled, special summon from the extra deck, destroy by battle. Card effect, you can send this card from hand or field to graveyard, target one of your monsters. Swim dark monster from graveyard. I mean, I guess it just gets me like another material. I guess, but it doesn't really do anything. What is going on? What is happening? Why did he destroy that instead of like using his material or whatever? Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? Okay, you know what? I don't think I can get past this, because Imperm decided to not be active right now. I can't believe Konami made a game mode where some people have access to Imperm, but others don't. That's crazy. Okay, you know, I think I just have to make another copy of Droplet. Ugh. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Imperm, because apparently Imperm is not a card that exists. It only exists in this game mode sometimes. It only exists for your opponent. Like, actually, literally this time. It's like, sometimes your opponent has access to Imperm, but you don't. That's literally what this game mode is. Why is his card better than mine? What is this blatant cheating? He can use his is a light dragon. Mine is a fairy. In your main phase, you can toss a coin until you draw. You do draw one card for every 2 tails. Okay. Maybe I just use this. So his field is lighting up, which suggests that he has Ash. Which means that I probably Chaos Space. But what did that do? Explain to me what that did, Konami. Why is his card better than mine? Okay, so I'll use Chaos Space here. I'll send Rocket Detonator. Okay, he has something. He's holding on to it, though. Let's see here. Maybe I Rocket Loader here. I'm gonna... I want this card, though. Okay, you know what? If this is the wrong move, then this is the wrong move. I'm gonna Rocket Tracer here. I shouldn't have not have Rocket Tracer there. I should have Rocket Loaded. I'm gonna get rid of... This might be the wrong move, but I want to bait out whatever he has. Okay, it was an Effect Veiler. I thought it was an Effect Veiler, that's why I targeted this. Because I was banking on the fact that he doesn't know how rockets work. And then so it's better for me to... not have that effect. Because in this case, The field spell is a little more important because I have Rocket Loader in my hand. Okay, he has no more interactions. Unless the rock exists. Which it very well might have. Rock the Dwayne Johnson. It might exist. Hold on, what if I just use this and destroy this? That way I can have more dragons. And I can also Wyvern Buster that, because that's a dark attribute for some reason. I do have to kind of play kind of quickly, though. I'm running out of time. Okay, let's see. Let's Absol Dragon. And use Striker Dragon. And Absol Dragon... Wait, what? Why am I not allowed to use that? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Use that. I use this. Holy crap, I've just messed up my arrows. I've just borked my arrows. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine, probably. It's probably fine. I'll grab that back. This is probably fine. Nothing is going to explode. And I use these two. Why am I not allowed to use this as links? As link material? And then Trisboril grabs the double interlock. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I Boral Shroud here. And then Absol brings back, you know, maybe I bring out Rocket Recharger because I don't actually need it. Yeah, I'll bring out Rocket Recharger because I don't need the extra material. And then I Wyvern Buster, banishing this guy because I don't need him. And then I double interlock. And grab the Fatal Fear, whatever that guy is. Using that. And then this. And that grabs a thing. Let's grab Rocket Caliber. I want the Silver Rocket Dragon, but unfortunately I don't have a way of getting it to my field right now. Or maybe I should have grabbed it anyways. Oh well. Oh well. I'm doing this as fast as I can because I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't really have time to think right now. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a Boral End. And then that way I can Rocket Caliber, because Rocket Caliber is a tuner for some reason. Get out of here! I've just turned on his Imperm! And then let's Boral End Dragon here. I target this. I'm gonna grab back Rocket Tracer. I don't think I should have put it there, but oh well. Oh, I did a mistake. I should have targeted the Wyvern Buster because I could have tributed the other thing. I could have tributed the Rocket Caliber to grab Silver Rocket Dragon. And then that way, next turn, I can summon it and get rid of something from his extra deck. That is honestly my mistake. Let's equip this. And then let's Wyvern Bust, like, let's Clap Serpent and grab an IP. Or an SP. Yeah, or an IP. I don't remember which one is which. And then an IP here. This deck! Oh my gosh, this deck! And I shovel that back in. And then enter. What is this deck? What is happening? I don't know what I'm doing, but I somehow BS'd my way to 2 Link 5s and a Savage Dragon. And an IP Masquerada. What do you mean, Super Poly? Why are you like this? Why does he just randomly have that? Ugh, that's really annoying. Okay, so apparently I need to make... The moral of the story is I need to make more monsters. So I needed to make more monsters. In order to make this work, I needed to summon another monster. I understand now. Okay, so I IP here. And then let's go into Fancy Ball. Perhaps I should have actually just IP'd or SP'd, but oh well. My god, stop! Why do you have infinite cards? Where are my infinite cards? So, I'm wondering if I could have summoned something else. Because I think maybe I could have summoned something else as well, that way. Boral Shroud could have been turned on. Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? Hello, Konami? Did I not summon enough things for you? Okay, I think... Okay, a couple of things I could have done there is, I think maybe I could have summoned something else. I think... Okay, in that case, I should have summoned the IP instead. That way you wouldn't have had that material on board. Hi, Sky, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I should have summoned the SP, that way he wouldn't have had a material on the board, and that way he couldn't have done that. And I definitely should have negated the, what's his face? I should have negated the Wyvern Buster. That way I could have summoned the Silver Rocket Dragon, and then destroyed the Silver Rocket Dragon. And if I had destroyed the Silver Rocket Dragon, I would have seen what his extra deck was, and it would have been really obvious that he was running Super Poly, and then I could just get rid of all the Super Poly targets. That is actually really annoying. I think not summoning the Silver Rocket there just cost me the game. Because then I would have had all my stuff, because he wouldn't have any Super Poly targets. Ah, that is really annoying. It's like this deck, it's missing that one, I don't remember what it's called. It's that one rocket that they haven't released yet. It really wants that. It really wants that or Bystials. And I don't think it's consistent enough to function without it. We do have a droplet. I mean, my deck has given me a going first hand. I just have to hope that droplet will somehow make me not die. But we're just gonna have to sit here for a while because I don't have any interactions and Punk takes forever to resolve. You know, I don't actually know what Starliege Saphir does. Because, like, you can send any number of dragon monsters from hand or face-up field to the graveyard, add one dragon monster from deck to hand whose level is equal to the original. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really do anything, but I don't really have anything that I can use to replace it. Wait, no, this summons from hand. Okay, never mind. I thought it summoned from deck. Yeah, this deck is... It feels like... I like it, but it feels like it's missing pieces. Because I keep opening all of my, like, extenders, but none of my openers. I can Forbidden Droplet the Rocket Caliber. I can Forbidden Droplet the Origami Goddess. But I just don't have any starters. I just have to hope that the Droplet is somehow enough to make me not die. Okay, it doesn't... Okay, well, he's just turned on my, imperms on. If I had some! I mean, it doesn't really matter that this got returned to the hand because it's Forbidden Droplet ammo anyways. I don't actually know what this does. Oh, okay, so I need to negate that immediately. I don't think these do anything. Absolute Router Dragon? Well, I mean, that's kind of an extender. That doesn't matter because I'm using a Link deck. Okay, so let's Droplet. And I'll send Origami Goddess, Absolute Dragon, and... I have to send Rocket Caliber. Just negate that. Negate this, and negate that. And then Absolute Router Dragon can at least get me something. What do you mean, Ash? Actually, no, it's fine. I'd rather him Ash that. It's just this deck is... This game is going to be very annoying to play through. Okay, so I think I Chaos Space here. I send the Starliege. I grab Collapse Serpent. And then I Collapse Serpent. And a Striker Dragon. He has like so much stuff and I have nothing. A Striker Dragon. Let's go Chain Link 1. And give me Chain Link 2. Maybe I should have done that in the other way around. Oh well. What do you mean? Actually, no, I don't care. Actually, I don't care if that gets negated. It's not like I have anything to summon off of it anyways. Just this deck is just missing starters. Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? When do I get to play your card game on motorcycles? He gets literally everything and I get nothing. Let's do that. Banish this. And a Chaos Space. I just have to hope that I somehow draw something. What do you mean I get another Chaos Space? Ah! What do you mean? I think I just die. I can't do anything. What is this game? What is this game, Konami? Why have you done this? I'm just gonna... I don't know, Breach World Dragon? If I do this, though... I think I'm just gonna have to Breach Moral Dragon, even though it's not really going to do anything. Hello, Konami? Why does your card game on motorcycle not work? What am I supposed to do? Do I just, like, not have enough hand traps? Is that it? Okay, maybe I just need more hand traps. Ugh. Okay, we're bringing nibs. I can't believe I just banished the Chaos Space to draw a card to get another Chaos Space. The Rokkets in my deck, they don't exist. Do we need, maybe I need like Harpies too. Oh, that's really annoying. I haven't been able to get rid of this stupid origami goddess for like the past 30 minutes. And I can't use it because it turns all my stuff off. Ah! I really wish you would just get like put in your hand instead, because like my deck just doesn't work with it on the field. And I can't even activate the Fuelos or the Imperm. What the? My two cards in my hand are just dead. They don't do anything. But my opponent can activate Fuelos and Imperm because I have nothing. What is this game? What is this game mode, Konami? What is this blatant favoritism? Okay, what does that do? Add a Millennium Monster? I don't know. Hi. Minato Banana, hello. Welcome to the stream. I currently have Fuelos and Imper. I currently have an amazing going second deck. Or I have amazing going second hand. But Konami has said no because they invented a game mode where Imperm only works for your opponent. Rockets, I see. I can't activate either of these because it's stupid. I'm not able to get rid of this stupid origami goddess. It's been stuck in my deck for like the past several games. Personally using of Dragon Ruler's top 10 engines. Dragon Rulers sound pretty fun. Unfortunately, I can't make it because it's expensive. You see, instead of Dragon Rulers, I have a hero deck. Dragon Rulers, only slightly less expensive than heroes. Saving the Ash Blossom for... Ugh. I think I just... Wait, what? I still can't imperm or Fuelos because Konami has said no. Okay, I'm just scooping here. Konami, your card game on motorcycles, it don't work. Do I really just have to get rid of the Fuelos? Do we really just have to get rid of this? Really? Why are you like this, Konami? Okay, well, I guess I just have to add that in. Because apparently Imperm is not a card that I can use. It only works for my... This is like, on face value, Dice Rally is a good idea until you remember the fact that Imperm exists. And so, like, if you're having a game mode where sometimes you have a card already in your field, and your opponent doesn't have a card in your field, it means that they are able to use Imperm, and you're not. For real? Yeah, kind of. It's like, I don't think Konami cooked this game mode all the way correctly. I think it also shuts off stuff like... It also shuts things like Live Twin off. What the heck? Okay, well. Okay. I guess it's just Rocket Loader. But luckily for me, I didn't use Hand Trap, so I don't care about this. Oh, you know what? So, how do you guys like my, FDK Rocket deck? I think it's pretty good. I can't believe Rocket Loader's effect. I can't believe Rocket Loader's effect. When this card is normal summoned, your opponent just loses. It's just spelled really weirdly, but that's its actual effect. Actually, I was playing, like, Duel Links the other day, and there's currently the Kaiba Cup going on. Okay, Opponent adds a including drawing, they must discard one of those. I mean, I have to hope that hopefully this goes into my hand instead of on my field. Man, let's go. We got cards we'll never use. I know, right? What does this even do? Okay, so this is basically a vanilla Link 4. Got it. Oh, you know what? This deck, this game mode also shuts Sky Striker off. I just have to hope that somehow my 3 copies of Effect Veiler, my mini Imperms will somehow make me not die. But I was playing Duel Links the other day. Okay, that is a going second hand. And I don't know why, just Konami just keeps adding FDKs to that game. They refuse to do anything about it because, what the heck? What, the Battle Fader? Because I think, like, they gave Mokuba a skill where he can draw through his entire deck. Okay, Not once per turn. It's not once per turn, by the way. And then, so basically what, like, you do is just, you put a bunch of, like, burn cards in his deck. And, which is, like, actually viable. Hello, Konami, are you feeling okay? Okay, so I think what I do here is... Let me see. don't rocket loader. I just rocket tracer. Ugh, that's annoying. And then because they refuse to nerf effect damage, he just, like, you put all the effect damage in his deck, and it doesn't matter, like, if you don't draw what you need, because he eventually just draws through his entire deck, and then you just die. Okay, let's go boot sector launch. One rocket monster in the graveyard. What if I just do this? What if I just destroy a Striker Dragon? That way I can have Rocket Tracer back on my field. And I just boot sector launch. I think I'm probably going to have to end, if I don't OTK, I think I'm going to have to end on a Savage Dragon, because probably evenly. Okay, let's grab Silver Rocket Dragon. Imagine it gets nib. Yeah. I can't Savage Dragon here, though, because I don't have enough stuff. Like, I don't have OTK, so I don't think I can Savage Dragon. However, I do have double Interlock in my hand already, so that might be decent. Grab Boar Regenerator. Maybe I shouldn't do it in this order, but oh well. If this is the wrong decision, this is the wrong decision. You know what would be? You know what would help me? If I had a monster in my field instead of this. Okay, let's see here. What am I looking at? Okay, what do I get rid of, though? Maybe I just get rid of Fiendsmith's Requiem. Ew. I mean, he's not running any super poly targets, so there's at least that. Let's grab Rocket Loader. Surely he's not running Nib, right? Surely. Surely his name is Minecraft Jack Black. Okay, I don't have time to contemplate anymore. I have to go. I have to do things really quickly because I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, I pit C. And he doesn't have Nib yet for some reason. This is a little weird, but okay. 1, 2... Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna have to give him literally everything. Surely Nib doesn't exist in this game mode. I should not have summoned that. Oopsies. You know what? It's fine. It's fine! It's probably fine! Ah! Oh wait! Cannot be tributed! Let's go! No, it doesn't matter if he draws Nib! Let's grab Rocket Detonator. And then let's Rocket Detonator. And then I Heavy Interlock. Sorry, I can see chat moving, but I can't read it right now because I'm kind of rushing. Because I'm running out of time. Because I'm playing Rockets. So I'll read it after this turn is over. Fatal Flare Dragon. Let's grab that. Let's Rocket Detonator. Hamana. Table for Hamana? Run for your lives! It's the appetizer! Okay, that's some non-tuner. So now I Rocket Tracer. And then, actually, you know what? Let's Boral End Dragon here. Negate that. Grab Rocket Loader. And then Savage Dragon. And then maybe I just keep the Rocket Loader. I don't know what he was... What was in his hand? What was he waiting for? Yeah, but you can win right now, it does. I got nibbed when I was playing Junk before, not gonna lie. I like seeing someone do a combo I've never seen before. I usually do all this early in the combo. What was he waiting for? What was in his deck? You bell. Wait. No nib? Wait, one nib? He just didn't draw it? I mean, it didn't really matter because Boral Shroud can't be tributed. Ew. God, what the gosh darn 4th Chaos Emerald? Okay, so Unchained. What is this for? How do you summon this? Dark Magician plus Red Eyes. How do you summon this? Okay. But you know what? Okay, sure. You summon Dragoon via Tamias. Did he have Tamias in his deck? I mean, he could have Tamias in his deck. I probably just missed it. You know what's funny is I only did the Fancy Ball combo once, and that was because I was forced to, and it ended up not doing anything. The new Wellness, Eye of Tamias. It's a new spell for Dark Magician, letting you basically cheat out any fusion. Dang. Okay, I need to take a look at that. I have a friend that plays Dark Magician IRL. Actually, he mainly just plays spellcasters. He plays Dark Magician IRL, and I asked him about it, and he was like, "It got all the support in the world, and the deck is still terrible." Ugh. So I got Absol Router Dragon and the Absol Router Dragon target. I got both Absol Router Dragon targets. I think I'm just dead here. I don't think I can do anything. Autocorrect, I said nothing that included well. Autocorrect is like, no, you're going to complain about... Autocorrect is like, no, little Timmy is stuck in there, and you're going to send help right now. Little Timmy, he summoned... Like, he's trapped in a well, and he summoned his own card. And that's why he needs help. I don't know where I'm going with this. I think I'm just dead here. I don't think I can do anything. What is this? Turn over 3 Apotis names in graveyard. You target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy them. What are these? Do these just, like, summon themselves? I don't think these are actual effects. Then you can negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls. Okay. What the labyrinth? Okay, I guess I just need more spell trap removal. You know what's funny is that Hey Grenade is main decked in the TCG. Okay. Let's... Foolish. And then I'll droplet here. Does this do anything? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of these two. Because I don't think he can respond to it. I mean, he can, but it doesn't really do anything. Oh, wait, no. Hello, Konami? Your card games on motorcycles are currently broken? I mean, this hand is just terrible. I probably got the worst hand I could have done. So, like, the game really needs... Okay, I'm just gonna scoop here. I don't think I can do anything. Like, the game, this deck really needs more starters. Okay, I guess I just have to add more spell trap removal. Let's add one of these. I can't even use Lightning Storm because this game mode is terrible. Can I use Tyrannade? Nade. I guess I just have to run this. So my cat's basically, one of my cats, Luna, this is nothing. Like, Luna recently got into the habit of just, like, taking, like, I use, like, a paper towel to wash their bowls and stuff. Oh, what, that guy can use live twins, but I can't. She just recently got into the habit of, she just grabs the paper towel that I use to wash their bowls, and she just takes it and then just, like, drops it somewhere, like, in the middle of their like, play area, and I don't know why. It's kind of adorable until you realize the fact that the paper towel is kind of just covered in, like, soap. Okay, the Absolute Router Dragon is just permanently stuck in my hand. It's just permanently stuck to my hand, I guess. I can use this Chaos Space, but I can Quick Launch. I think I'd rather Chaos... I think I'll Chaos Space, and then I'll Quick Launch. And then I can probably Forbidden Drop with that. Or I can send Absolute Router Dragon off of Forbidden Droplet. Actually, you know what? Forbidden Droplet's being kind of useful in this deck. But the other day, I actually took another one of my cats, Houdini. I took him to the pet store for the first time. Not for any, like, specific reason. I just thought he'd have, like, a fun time there. Because he is harnessed, he is properly harness trained, and he is leash trained, which is not as common in cats, but you can leash train cats. And he basically just ran all over the place in the pet store. He looked like he had a fun time. Although he looked like he had to go pee, like by the end of it. But, and so I just took him home. But when he got home, he didn't actually pee. And I'm like, what do you want? What do you want, my child? Tell me what you want! Because he was just like, when you brought him, he was just like super antsy by the end of the trip. And when I put him back in the carrier, he kind of just like squatted and did the pee position. But he didn't actually pee. And when I took him home, he didn't pee either. I'm like, what do you want? It was really adorable though. Like, I might bring one of my other cats to the pet store as well, because all three of them are harness trained. But Houdini's the one that's most comfortable with it. And that's why I brought him first, to see how he liked it. I actually met this one, like, lady there, and I convinced her to try to harness train her cat as well. Even though her cat's, like, 7 years old, whereas, like, I harness trained my cats, like, when they were, like, 4 months old, so they're, like, pretty used to it. Actually, no, I probably harness trained them when they were, like, 3 months old. But they're pretty used to it. But, I mean, worst case scenario, lady just buys, like, a $4 harness. Her cat doesn't like it, and she's, like, only down, like, $4. They're actually pretty cheap, the harnesses. I also recently got my cats a water fountain. Houdini still prefers the water bowl, but Luna and Charm, they actually really like the fountain. What is going on? Why am I suddenly getting FDK'd? What is this, Konami? Water fountain for a cat? Yeah, I got a water. It is basically like a cat drinking fountain. Because, like, I believe most cats prefer running water. Because they instinctually know that running water is safer to drink than still water. And also because, like, when I let them outside, like, if I leave the water out, the mosquitoes will just, like, lay eggs in there. And then, so that's another reason why I bought the water fountain. I think it was, like, 20 bucks. So it's like a water fountain. Houdini still prefers the water bowl, but the other two like the water fountain, and it's, like, adorable. Cool, my cat might have allergies again, sadly. Oof. Can card game on motorcycles... Can the card game on motorcycles work? Oh, hello, Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, let's see here. Let's... Harpies... For a cat Nolo. This Droplet. And then Absa Router. I don't even... What does this do? I don't want to, but I think I have to send the Chaos Space. I should have chained the quick launch! I'm dumb. So that one, and then that one. And then Absa Router. I don't know. Quick launch? I mean, I don't exactly have anything. I guess just Rocket Loader. Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? Why did you put an actual FDK in this game? Why did you put an actual FDK? I know I keep joking about the FDK, but why did you actually put an FDK in here? What is this? Not only do you make it so that your opponent is able to use Imper, but you're not, you actually put FDKs in here. Why do you keep doing this? Why do you want people to not play your game? Because it's fun. It's almost as bad as the stupid you only have 3 life points game mode that they sometimes do. Okay, so I guess I'm just foolish here. An Absolrouter Dragon. And then an Absolrouter Dragon, and the Starly Sephiroth doesn't do anything. I don't actually know why it's in this deck. I guess Rocket Tracer? And then I guess I just Wyvern Buster here. I don't actually need the Absolrouter Dragon in my graveyard. And then Striker Dragon. And then that's Chainlink 1. And that can be Chainlink 2. And then, Collapse Serpent. And then let's Quick Launch. Actually, I don't think I should have Quick Launched. I think I should have done something else. Or no, well, I think I should have done that in a different order. I think I should have, Boot Sector launched first. Oh well. Actually, you know what? I can probably use this anyways. I think I could summon Rocket Detonator and not use this effect. That way, if I ever add it back to my hand, then I'll still have its effect. Destroy that, and then Silver Rocket Dragon. I can look at my opponent's extra deck now. Just do that, and then Rocket Loader. And then I'll destroy the Silver Rocket Dragon, and then take out whatever is in my opponent's extra deck. What, the Flame Swordsman? Okay, well, probably it's just Isolde, right? I think I just get rid of Isolde. Although that, maybe I could have gotten rid of, like, the boss monster instead, because he's only running one of those. And then let's Pitsy. I think I should have Collapse Serpent first, and then Pitseed, but oh well. I can't believe they put an FDK effect into a Link 2. Actually, no, into a main deck monster guy. Silver Rocket Dragon is really funny. He's very toxic, but really, what the heck? Okay, this is actually really toxic. Creature Swap is actually really toxic. I don't think it's actually going to do anything for this deck, though. Not unless they, like, summon, I don't know, a Baron or something, but then they can just, like, negate it. his hand! Well, this is going second hand. Once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided die, destroy a monster in the field whose level equal to the result. Roll it! I dare you! Do it. Execute. Order 6. Unlimited power! I recently just had a movie night at my place with the guys. Watched Star Wars Episode 1. It's been years since I watched the game, or that movie. And I'm like, the choreography though. But the choreography is nice. Say what you want about Episode 1. I really like the choreography. Dark Magician Girl on the field and graveyards. Okay. Okay, so it gains attack and defense position. I don't really know why he did that, but okay. You know what's upsetting is that I've never been able to actually activate Fancy Ball. No, that's not allowed. Stop it. I have another one. I could just forbidden droplet away the creature swap. Unfortunately, my hand is kind of doo-doo, though. What the Verte Anaconda? I mean, I do have... Why is this card still legal to Konami? Why are you like this? I mean, at least I can still Forbidden Droplet, but it means that I have to get rid of the Rocket Detonator, and I have literally nothing else. I can try quick launching. Oh, hello! Okay, my hand is fixed now. First of all, this Droplet. Yeah, I hear. No one likes you. And... Wyvern Buster. I don't want to banish that, but I think I have to. Okay, no response. Striker Dragon. Let's go... Actually, you know what? I'll go Chain Link 1 this, and then Chain Link 2 that. I should have Chain Linked it in the other direction. Actually, no, this is fine, because I don't actually care if Sector launches on my field. I'd rather have the Collapse Serpent. The Collapse Serpent is more important. Then let's quick launch. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dominus Impulse? What do you mean he just randomly has that because reasons? Okay, fine. In that case, I, Spanish this. Can I Fancy Ball here? I cannot Fancy Ball, darn it. Oh, because this is a Link monster. What if I Romulus here? Because that goes on that. Did I normal summon yet? I did not normal summon. What if I just Romulus here? And then let's go Chain Link 1. And that can be Chain Link 2. Wait. What if I What if I attack into the Verte Anaconda? And then creature swap Dragoon! Oh, that's an idea! I think I have an idea! Mr. Krabs! I have an idea! The creature swap! It actually did something for once! And then now I have a Dragoon! Ah! Okay, first of all, I'll finish this combo, and then I'll attack into this. Destroy Dragon's Ravine. And then let's go into... Breach Boral? Do we go into Breach Boral? Nah. You know what? Maybe I just go into Savage Dragon and not be fancy. It only has one negate, but I think having the one negate is enough. Where's my graveyard? This, okay. And then, I attack into this. My opponent's so confused right now. He doesn't know what's about to happen! Ah! Your Dragoon is mine! Do I have anything? No. And he can't do anything! I have 2 negates on the board! Card effect, you can discard 1 card. Oh. Does he have anything in the graveyard he can use? Discard special summon you can add blah 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 blah. Dark spellcast monsters control. So discard graveyard. Okay, in that case I just negate it. Get out of here. And then I can't do anything. I don't think he has any graveyard effects. Can I use Dragoon's effect? Because technically, it was properly fusion summoned. Oh, let's go. Go! Red Eyes Dark Dragoon! Ah! Oh my gosh, I was so troll. I had the option of going like full combo. Well, at least attempting to go full combo. And then just try to wombo combo everything and then hoping that I somehow have enough materials. Or I just creature swap. What the heck? Okay, Ugh, 1. Oh, hello, Yada Girl. What do you mean 1? This is why I never play Mario Party. This is why I can never play Mario Party. Okay, let me grab all these. Gimme. Holy, that is still not enough for a 10 pull. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there for today. But let me end this poll first. What won the poll? The winner of the poll is... Get up on the Hydra's back! Get up on the Hydra's back! That is also the best quote. But next week, on Friday, I will be playing more Digimon Story Time Stranger. And on Saturday, I will be playing more something Yu-Gi-Oh related. Probably Master Duel again. I'm trying to get enough people together to like do another Yu-Gi-Oh quiz show. It's just that it's kind of difficult getting people. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna end it there for today. So, if you've been watching for this long, I thank you for watching. I've been Kenyeki. You've been beautiful, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!